So what's up, y'all? It's your girl, Miss Reefa. As I promised that I will come back and that I was going to talk about some of the pictures and the murals that I feel I'm able to talk about. Now, some of the pictures a lot of the pictures I'm not going to post because it's years worth of pictures. So a lot of pictures I'm not going to post, and a lot of pictures that um, help me remember a face that I've detected in the picture. I won't post just because like I tell y'all, is I'm here to speak my truth. I'm here to help y'all. But what I'm not here to do is I'm not here to put out anything that the divine, the universe, my ancestors, God, or shit, even the other gods don't want me to. So, because at the end of the day, um, thing is, I'm the type of person I wouldn't sacrifice my kids or nobody I love or anything. Um, but me speaking my truth is a sacrifice because I went through a lot, and I've been bullied a lot. I've been targeted a lot. So I have my kids, and but yeah, so I have my kids, and so um, I'm here to help y'all. But at the end of the day, by me being a target for so many years, um, I have to. How can I explain it? I have to be safe. So I still have to do shit safe. Even if, motherfuckers know like they can't touch me or this, that, that still haven't stopped. Like they know this, and that still haven't stopped them from throwing like the bad juju to me and shit like that. So even though it won't, like I said in my other videos, it won't affect me 100%. That still don't mean that it doesn't do some type of effect. Like I still feel it somewhat. Like honestly, I might not feel it as potent as others because I am protected, and because I am a healer and because of who I am. But um, just being honest, I am still having a human experience, and so I still feel it. You know, so I have to be safe still. And a lot of people always ask me this question. Well, these two questions. One question is, how did I get out? The other question is, how did I deal with it? Like, how did I not go crazy? And I'm gonna be honest, shit, I damn near did go crazy, for real. Like, I'm not here to put on no facade for y'all and act like I haven't did things that you guys did, or I haven't went through things and whatever. That's why I'm here to tell my truth.
Know how to move.
Don't know how to move.
You know how to move my head. Cause keep turning. If first when we do this, and it just look like this.
It's a faulty game. That's all, Papa. So yeah.
Look at thing of it right there. Look.
Oh, okay.
And look at Captain Phillips.
Oh.
Look at Phillips.
Just keep trying.
And look at Ben Ben.
So yeah. Um. Basically, as I was saying, that they would ask me them two questions a lot, and my grandson kind of got me off track just a little bit. But yeah, they would ask me these two questions a lot, and to be honest, the answers that I would give them would be So, when they ask me, how did I get out? How did I get out? Or whatever, I just keep it real with them. I let them know that shit, I battled. And it was like a fight in and out of this world. Seriously. Like, that's the best way that I can explain it. In and out of this world. A fight. Um, it became mentally, physically. No, it was physically, then it became mentally, then it became um, spiritually, so it kind of fucked with me. But I tell them the real shit. I got out of it because I believed in myself. That's the easiest way I can put it. I believed in myself. Also, in believing myself, I don't like. I don't know how other. I don't know how other way to explain it other than believing myself. I believe in God. That is it. Like, and no matter what I go through, I walk in that faith. Like, I really do. I really do. And it's hard. I wouldn't even sit in front with y'all. It's hard because there's been times that I have caught myself questioning God, my ancestors, the universe. Like, why? Why do I have to? And this is that. And that's when I had to download that I wasn't sent here. I volunteered to come help y'all. That's the thing. So by me volunteering, I can't give up on helping y'all. So yeah, other than having the faith and believing in God, I had to like tell myself over and over, like, don't be scared. Like, you've been going through this since a little kid. Like, then I got so comfortable with knowing like these people can hear me and that I can hear them. So I would talk my shit. Like, I would talk my shit. Like, I would tell them, like, look, let me tell y'all something. Leave me the fuck alone. And I would like tell them certain shit, and I would explain to them certain times, like, I knew who they was as far as like facial wise. Like, I would describe them, and I would be sitting there talking like nobody around me, but I'm talking in the air, and it's because I know they hear me. And one reason I tell people how I got out of it is because I had to remember who I was. And when I say who I was, not finding out who I was in my past lives, not finding out that, certain things in this lifetime, I'm saying like going back to my past as a little girl and a teenager, even in my 20s, I had to think about it, and I had to tell myself, and I had to tell them, like, first of all, y'all can't drive me crazy. Like, this is the way I'm talking to them. You motherfuckers can't drive me crazy. You can't drive me crazy because I've been seeing shit all my life. I've been, it's like I really been grown and prepared for this shit all my life. So it's like I had to tell them, like, y'all don't scare me. Like, and the more y'all fuck with me, target me, bully me, drive up to me, honk y'all horns, and all this crazy shit, I'm going to go off on y'all. And like I would, you know what I'm saying? And it would shock some people that I don't think that some people that was in on the shit really fucking knew that a lot of times I would feel their energy around me before they even fucking make it around me, and I would see their face. And when they come around me, like just like random people, you know. But when they came around me, it was like, I don't know, it's like, am I mad? It's crazy, y'all, but it's like, am I mad? I like talk to them and tell their ass like I know it's you. I just seen you. And this is that. And I can hear them talking back for like, this shit crazy, but it is what it is. Like, it is what it is. So when a lot of people ask me, like, how did I get out? And this is that, it's because I had to realize that I've been going through this shit all my life. And the fact that no matter how my family treated me, they always taught me to stick up for myself against others. So I knew how to defend myself. Like, and then it was like, I don't really know how to explain it. It's like when I was made, it's like I was made to go homeless. Like, ain't no way I should have went homeless. But it was like I was made to go homeless. And when I went homeless, it was like it became like a whole fucking battlefield. Like a whole battlefield. Like I was battling everything around me because everything around me was really trying to like attach to me, get to me. Like a lot of people was coming around me because they really, really, really wanted my powers. And it's some motherfuckers that would tell me that. You know what I'm saying? Like not just that house with them girls that I would wake up and there'd be a lot of them running from over me and shit like that. And she telling me that she putting spells on me and shit. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's like I always been a fighter. So when this girl told me that, like, I wanted to like bash her, like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I wanted to like bash her face, like bash her head, like fuck her up. Like I wanted to like beat her ass, and I'd tell her like, I'm gonna beat your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna beat your ass. And I'm not gonna lie, that's just something like I still can't let go because I know she played a big part on, I don't know, like I, sh she tried to sell me to somebody. Like I don't really know how to explain. She tried to sell me, my daughter, and my grandkids to some motherfuckers, and I know because it's crazy. It's just I just knew like it's a lot of shit I don't know how to explain, but I be knowing. And a lot of motherfuckers will try to say like, oh well, um, like oh well, she was on drugs and this and that. No, because a lot of motherfuckers will tell y'all like, um, when I start getting like, when people start bringing up trafficking to me, that's when I start messing with another drug. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. Like it was a couple of times before then that I did try another drug other than weed, but that's when I first like when I first was staying in that house right before I moved to Arizona. When I first was staying in that house, and I can hear the people literally say like she can hear us, like, and it became like they started fucking with me instantly, like instantly. And I never forget, I got this call. I got a call from a person that speaks another language, and he was telling me, yeah, but like I talk about that house in the beginning of my videos on Instagram. Um, so if you want to know more, then you go back to that video because I don't want to make this video based on that. But I start kind of messing with it a little bit then, but not really. It would just be to stay up because um, how can I explain it? You have to go back and you have to hit that video. Like I'm not gonna get into that right here. But so when I moved to Arizona, I wasn't doing anything or nothing like that. I was out of that house where all the things was going on inside that house. And I didn't start until years later after I've been in Arizona, after I was already going through this shit that I was going through, because people really out of nowhere were putting like real life putting spells on me, or real life like it became so much more, and then when they got to talking about trafficking and shit, it's like I just felt like um I had to stay woke. Like I don't know, like that's the way I saw all them staying woke. Like they never went to sleep, so it was like, okay, I can't go to sleep around these people because, like I said, when I really woke up to them running from over me, it was like, oh hell no, like I can't do this, I can't do that. And it became hard for me, like it really did. And um, back to the questions, like I had to realize that I've been going through this shit And that's another reason, like, they also, like, that's how I didn't get strung out on that shit. Cause I, it's like, you know how a person will play with your weed smoke? Like a person wouldn't smoke, but they'll ask you to let you hit it type shit or whatnot, whatever. Or a person that don't smoke or act like they do and probably roll a joint, but they had that joint for like 2 to 4 weeks type shit because they don't smoke. Like that's how I was. Like I would have like that other drug, and when I had the other drug, it's like I don't know. It's like I did it, but I didn't do it. Like I kept like most of it, like all, and I would sell it back to these motherfuckers. Like sell it back to the ass. Like a lot of times I didn't even do it. I just kept it to let them think that I was doing it. And that's another thing. I started like when I start um having the frequency of some that was around me that was like me, I would let them know like they just feeding you that shit. Like they feeding it to you because they know that, you gonna do it, type shit. And as I was around a lot of these people, I was like really helping them. But it was like that girl, like she had like a different power and she knew how to like really, really, really control that shit. Like like I remember she told us like when her power her biggest power is she can man fuck people. Like she said it like she can man fuck people. She can have people believe what she wants them to believe. She can have people do the things she wants them to do. That type of shit. So because I wasn't aware on everything my abilities could do, or um, I wasn't aware that my abilities was coming into friction. I didn't think that I can be able to do that, but it seemed like everybody around me knew I could. They knew that also when I went to sleep that I was a warrior in my sleep. Like I had like I don't know how to explain it. Like I had a lot of respect from these people that she tried to turn against me. Also, as the people she tried to turn against me, as having respect, it's like they kind of fear me too because they knew that I slay in my dreams. Like I'm a warrior, I'm a soldier. I slay in my dream. Like I'm a goddess, I'm a warrior. I handle my business in my dream because that's your real. Like a lot of these people really fucking knew who I was before I knew who I was, and it was like a lot of them mocked me. A lot of them really like I don't know how the girl did it or whatnot, whatever, or who made her do it or whatnot, but the chick had it out for me. Now the second question that a lot of them, you know, asked me, um, how did I deal with it? I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, and this is how I explain it to the motherfuckers in the street to help them get comfortable with themselves. It's something that just is out here. It's out here. But when you sleep and you just don't want to acknowledge it, or whatever, you ignore it, or you don't pay attention to it, or whatever. But it be right there in your face. So that being said, um with that being said, it's like um I I acknowledge it, I accept it, I respect it, and I keep it moving. That's it. That's it. Because I know it's around me. What I'm gonna do? Let it make me go crazy? What the fuck I'm gonna do? Let it make me go crazy? Let it make me go crazy that I somehow, some way figured out that I was targeted. I and my kids were supposed to be trafficked. Some reason these people were trying to kill me, but I didn't die. So they went after my kids and did the shit to my kid. Like is and that's when I lost respect for it. You know what I'm saying? That's when I lost respect for it. So it's real shit. Like I never was in anything, um, like my ex-boyfriend, ex-dude I used to date and shit used to make me mad because he used to just bust out and be like, "Did you have a coat?" And it's like, boy, what the fuck do you be talking about? What the fuck do you be talking about? And if I did, why would I tell? Like a lot of shit he used to say, like just put me in the man. Like, are you the police? Like, why you be asking me all this dumb shit? Then he be asking me. Then he used to ask me shit like police wise, like he trying to get me to tell on Chicago, or it's like, or the gangs I hung in, I was with in Chicago. It's like, boy, like who the fuck is you? Like, and that's why I don't know, y'all. It's a lot, but I acknowledged it, respect it, and I moved that way because, um, as I used to speak out to them, to the world that was watching me, um, I used to tell them like, you don't fuck with me, you don't fuck with my kids. I'm keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Because the fuck I don't. To this day, I still don't fully know why motherfuckers took me through all that. Like, I know I have different missions on this earth, but it's like this right here was to make me go crazy. It was to fucking make me go crazy. And the crazy thing is that a lot of time I'm going through this shit, I will watch certain of these people telling themselves, the rich, celebrities, all type of people, like subliminally telling themselves, like it's a time that, um, a few times actually, that I've been like on social media, and I've literally heard some inner child trauma secrets that I've told my ex. I have heard these celebrities kind of like mock and say, like it's a time where, um, Diddy, he was on fucking social media and he was just blurting out and screaming like, I started this shit. I'm the woo to this shit. I'm the woo, so that let me know that, okay, I don't know why or whatnot, whatever. He the one that started this shit. And that made me like, why? Why? And I got, see, they want to say don't overthink, but I'm the type of person, I do overthink. And I think I really overthink when I'm trying not to judge people. But when I'm having like clarity on my downloads, like that's something else. Like I'll fuck you and I'm not questioning myself. Like I don't care who you are. And it's something that I told my ex, my recent ex. And the thing I told him is a long time ago, I was like, I want to say like 14, 15, maybe 13. But I had a dream, and in the dream, I was running. And I was running in like a forest or some shit. And like I was running for my fucking life. I don't know if I was running leading people, but it was men that was fucking chasing me. A lot of fucking men. Okay, like a lot of men chasing me. Why they was chasing me? Beat the fuck out of me. I don't know. I'm not finna sit there and lie and act like I do know. I still don't know. But I'm thinking they chasing me because, well, I'm gonna explain that after I get to explain this. But so, I'm telling him like that's one thing that didn't come true, but I believe it did because how many men is chasing me now? For what reason though? It's something about inheritance, some about handling me, enslaving me, silencing me. It's some about fame. Like that's the chase, y'all. That's the chase. Um, Certain men that's real feminine won't like, I don't know, like want my spot type shit, and And then I got the download. I started seeing the two brothers, you know, and it's just a lot of shit to start clicking. You know what I'm saying? But back to me telling my ex, like, and I'm telling him, like, I'm running and um this is that. And then here he go, he's on social media and he's blurting out that Kim told him she had that dream and this, that. Then I hear like the little talk and the conspiracy shit about how he used to watch Kim and like a lot of other women that he fucked around with or what the fuck ever. And that brought me to the notion like, okay, I only told one person about me running through the forest. Like don't tell people, I don't tell people my inner child um secret trauma shit. Like, but I trusted him because he went through a lot of trauma. Like this something I can see, this something I can feel. Like when I see deep inside him. I seen that the man even had a fucking demon. Or he said an angel. And I'm gonna be honest, I can't really not all angels look like we think angels look beautiful. They do not. They're scary looking. Real life scary looking. So imagine being surrounded by angels, but you think you're surrounded by demons. Or imagine think you're surrounded by demons, but you're surrounded by angels. How do you fucking figure that out? How you figure that out? You just have to know, you know? So yeah, he's the only person I told. But it striked me because it's like, how did he know that? How did he know that? But this is something I know. I know that I'm watched 24/7 because it's a little old native lady told me. Plus, before she told me, it's like she was just giving me clarity to calm me down because I was scared. But before she told me, it's something I already knew because I started detecting. No matter where I went, I detected the speakers, the audio, the man. These smoke detectors be cameras and audio and your fucking light fixtures, turn on switches. Man, this shit be deep. It be deep. And motherfuckers that be storing this shit in your house be motherfucking um maintenance mans and shit. Y'all better wake the fuck up. Y'all think it's only me? Y'all think it's only me? No, it's not only me. Y'all think it's only me they looking for? No, it's not only me. I was probably the main motherfucker. But it's like I was raised for this shit. Like I was really grown for this shit. I was raised for this shit. I was bullied for this shit. Like I was put through a lot of fucking loops for this shit. And it's like, what's that real call? Who him? Who you? Who me? Couldn't be. You know what I'm saying? Like, having that fucking little reel go, that little mini shit go, you know. But that became my energy. Like, it's like, okay, and I'm not gonna sit and act like I'm untouchable. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, they still coming for me. I still can feel the shit. Like I still can feel it. Um, I just one thing that one of the two brothers taught me, and I'm very grateful. The only reason that I was in the beginning really feeling that shit and it really was almost made me crazy is because I believed in it. And I believed in it because, like I said, growing up, I studied light and dark. I really did because I had to find out who I was. I had to get comfortable who I was because I was scared of my abilities. I was scared on how people was treating me and things like that. Plus, I told y'all a long time ago, I was like 13, 14 years old. I had a friend that was a witch. Like she was a great witch. And she told me a lot of things that she could tell me about myself. So a lot of this shit I knew was gonna happen or had been happening. Like I've been going through this shit all my life, but I've been having um some family. I don't know. some family that been targeting me since I've been a young teenager, and I'm 41 years old right now. You know, and I get a lot of, you know, a lot of people jump in my DMs now, and they be like, um, as you get older, you get younger. As you get older, you get younger. You just get beautiful with time, and this is that, and it just be so much clarity that would just be clicking to me. You know what I'm saying? Because um, it's just a lot, y'all. It's a lot. But when, but, mhm. But so I had to get comfortable with myself and say, hold on, you scared of what? Like, you scared of who? And it just tweet me out that this man was really sitting up there saying this shit. And like here a minute he started it. And that made me wonder, who is he to me? I don't know. What about it? And why when he got to talking about that, that brought me to a vision on a time. I don't know, like I didn't see the face of anything. But right after you said that, I seen a vision of me being choked to death. Like something about something I ate or drunk that made me slow, weak. And in that dream, I mean, like, I was choked to death. You know what I'm saying? But it was like, but it was like, why am I acting like I don't know. It's like they wanted me to be in so much fear. They wanted me to be scared so bad. It's like, um, I don't know. Like, this shit be real. Like, like, it's a lot of things. Like, I have like different downloads on different um things that happen in life and shit like that. And sometimes it makes me wonder, are those like my past life shit? Or am I, and I be having to really focus and figure out, is that download for me, or am I in some, or is somebody in my energy and I'm reading them? That, like, that be the hard part for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm so kind hearted. I'm so like out for like helping people and shit. Is like, I don't know, like I can feel y'all pain like it's my pain. I don't like that. Like that's one thing about my abilities I don't like. I don't like that because I know I'm fucked up, but a lot of y'all fucked up, fucked up. Things I see y'all have done and shit, I just like, whew. And once again, me being me, I cannot judge y'all. Um, that is one thing. Like, I'm like, why this man? Like, and that's like, it's the way that I had started knowing when these celebrities was when they was talking to me about me, um, mocking me, assassinating my character. Like this some real life shit, and it's just like, why is all these rich people like coming after me? Then they got to talking about, um, it's like a lot of them start getting angry because I stayed in my own lane. Like that's my thing. I stay in my own lane because I'm not for the shit that they for. I'm for the unfortunate. And I really stand on that. Like, I'm really for the unfortunate. I'm not for none of this shit. I don't know what the fuck these people got planned. I don't know. but I just know how, like, and I just know how I stand. Like when these people then took fucking the 10 Commandments on that mountain, like who tells y'all can do that? Y'all can't do that. Y'all is not the person that can write that. Like, I don't know. It's a lot of shit that's under judgment. Like, y'all think this shit just be a joke for those who don't believe in God. Oh, well, I don't know what to tell y'all. But you got to think in a frequency and not just the science type of shit. Like, you just can't think science way. You just can't. Because if science make up the shit, then you got to know it's here. Wake the fuck up. Y'all just think that these scientists, no. They get paid to do this shit. They get paid not to tell you. They get paid to program you into thinking one motherfucking way. They get paid for this shit. Like, this shit really go hand in hand. Like, you just can't believe in science and not believe in reality. Because science make reality. Make it make sense. Science makes up the reality. So if science is telling you that God, that there's a God and a higher power, this is that. But a lot of these people worship the devil and other gods. But it's like, I can't tell nobody what to do because, like I said, I have the bloodline of all the gods. And I'm protected by all the gods. And the Most High is my ultimate protector. So I don't know how to front with y'all, you know, like it's it's shit. Like I talk on my other videos and I was saying how I was saying how I was saying like how Cardi B, was on there and she was like, um and she was on there like, oh, we put a spell on you, we own you, this, that, you know. Like y'all, I see through everything. You know what I'm saying? And I could say allegedly, but I'm just speaking my truth. And downloads I had off this truth, I don't know whatever. Cause her and Offset did take a trip overseas to go see a witch. To go see a witch. And it's right there in your eyesight. Okay? And it's my thing of, she real big up on somebody not taking her man. My thing is, if all this shit for me, I don't want your man. And if you sent your man impersonating somebody else, like I talked to y'all before, that man switch shit, if you sent your man, then that's your fault. If you thought you were more powerful than me, then that's your fault. And it's all about some money. I don't know. Cause she like, basically the money hers, or this is that, this is that. But how's the money yours when you pretending to be somebody that you're not? Like, you're not the original. Like, let's get it. You're pretending to be somebody that you're not. And I don't know if she's the one who parent act like she. So down low, yeah, like been getting like, I know that I was switched at birth. I know like I was sold or whatever the fuck the case may be, stolen, sold, switched at birth, some shit like that. I also know that I have kids out here that was done the same way as me. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is that when she talk aggressive, and a lot of y'all think she talking about Nicki Minaj, but she really not. She really not. Cause if y'all pay attention, a lot of motherfuckers is just one person. That's all I'm gonna say. I said, I don't say much, but I'm gonna speak my truth. Should have stopped fucking with me. And then don't get me wrong, like I really like these stars. I think yeah, y'all ain't like me. where everybody come out the, and then they come a time. I'm gonna just bring out little small points of view before I really get to bringing out these pictures and explaining these pictures and shit. So little points of view. It's time, right? Where I'm like I said, everything started being real subliminal on social medias. Like I had to um detox for I think like a couple months or something, a month or two, because it was starting to affect me. Because I was starting to read into everything. It was like they was doing it every day, all day, and it was like I was speaking out too much, and I didn't want to speak out too much because I knew that was a tactic of theirs. They wanted me to speak out so much so they can make me look like I was crazy, or like so they could try to sue me for defamation, whatever the fuck y'all want to call that shit. You know what I'm saying? Then I started like backing up, like, ooh, but then it started getting worse. Like, cause when you back up from a bully feel like they can always fuck with you. Now y'all got the right bitch. Y'all got the right one. And it's a lot of things I know. Like I see a lot of shit. Like y'all, like if y'all think they travel to just go and see that witch, or like I'm saying what the fuck I know. And at the end of the day, I can't say shit I know if motherfuckers want playing in my energy. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna keep it real. I fuck with loyalty so fucking strong. I am love, so I don't go look for love. I give that shit. But loyalty, I the frequency of you is gonna tell me if your loyalty is real or not. And my thing is, why would I go that motherfucking route if I see that all y'all against me? You know what I'm saying? Like I see all y'all against me. So why would I do that? You know what I'm saying? I'm not nobody's fool. I'm not fintu. Like, I'm just being honest with y'all. If these people want in my energy, I cannot read them. Okay? But I remember she jumped in my, she did that New Year's reading shit a couple years ago. And she jumped in my shit. And she was saying how pure I was, how kind I was, and how pure I was, how kind I was, and how she gave me the 8 ball. Now who has an 8 ball? It's a couple people that have an 8 ball, but Party do, right? But Party do, right? And who is he? Megan Thee Stallion's boyfriend, right? But it was said basically the message is supposed to be to let you know, that your true love is coming, and this is that, this is that. Megan boyfriend, 8 ball. Because at first I was like, 8 ball MJG. For real, you know what I'm saying? I grew up off them niggas. I learned how to rap off all them old school cats. Old school cats. Like I'm just so young, right? But no, for real. So it's like I see everything. So then it's a lot. Like it was a time I was rapping in my motherfucking house, right? Actually in the shelter. You know what I'm saying? In the shelter thing, right? And I had just did a freestyle, y'all. I'm talking about it was cold. You know what I'm saying? Then I was mad because I'm like, damn, I should have been recording it. I could have recorded that shit and stuck with that shit, you know what I'm saying? And then next hour or two, here go Megan going live talking about she finna freestyle and eat some bitches up or some. Why she say like a whole verse of what I just got through rapping? Like y'all better make this shit make sense. And another thing, I know like it's motherfucker out here impersonating to be me. I don't know why, but I know it's a person out here with my birthday and everything that it's not their birthday. It's a whole facade. right? And thing is that through it all, right? Why her birthday is on my birthday. And it'd be funny because a lot of people be really, really thinking like that these people really be talking about um I don't know, it's funny because a lot of times I noticed that y'all thought that they was talking about people they were beefing with, and it's just that no. If y'all go to my original page on my Instagram, y'all go to my podcast page, which is called That Part on my Instagram. If y'all pay attention to these videos, then y'all will see they were talking to me. And of course, people make it seem like you're crazy, but it can make you seem like you're crazy when you got the proof. Like that's one thing about me, bitch. I don't see. I was smart. I'm gonna tell you, I was smart because as I took pictures, as I recorded, as a lot of things that I would say, and I would catch these people saying, I record it. I snap a picture. Not because I want to do voodoo on you motherfuckers. Like, fuck that shit. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not, hey, y'all with the shit, y'all with the shit. I just don't do none of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Whatever my powers is, I let them work naturally. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, I'm pretty sure I will have to start because all y'all up against me. Like, and what's the reason? Because they fed y'all into believing that I was somebody terrible that I wasn't. That's okay. But that brings me back to the thing where, you know, that question. How do I, you know, how do, what was the question? How do I accept it? How do I get it? I just, like I said, I acknowledge it, I accept it, I respect it, and I keep it moving. As long as you sit there and you focus on all this shit that you don't understand, and instead of accepting it and reevaluating everything around you, everybody around you, I don't give a fuck who they is. Everything around you, everybody around you, and accepting what you play, your parts, your wrongs, your whatnot, whatever. Because I'm not sure, like I would never do nothing to like jeopardize anything or anybody I love. There's so many people that would do that to me though, that I really trust, you know. And it's funny because all this shit that's being subliminal, you got the trust, all trust, you got trust me, all trust. Y'all shut that shit down long time ago. Like even when my ex, I tried to trust this man, and I don't know. I don't know. I can't even like. It's like I know for a fact this boy was on the spell work. I've been saying this for the longest. I even told him this. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I'm telling you this and this is that, but you go to other females to I don't know. It's a lot of shit that he used to do. They used to. It's like he wanted to trigger me. He wanted to make me seem like I was triggered.